Hello, welcome to Women's Voice. My name is Alexa Mapiri and I'll be your host.
How you want someone that you can look up to, someone that can inspire you. So we are there to inspire them, to tell them that there is a future beyond what you see in your community.
This series is super exciting because I am in Malawi. Those who don't know, I was actually born in Malawi. My parents are from Malawi, so this is just like another home for me. And I'm excited to share this experience with you and to show you how beautiful Malawi is and the women, especially what Malawian women are doing. And that brings me to what we're here today for. I'm sitting with Glory Muva, who is the chairperson for Care for Girls. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Care for Girls is an initiative under Maestros leadership team that's inspiring young ladies to take up the challenge of leadership. And we do that by empowering and promoting young girls by keeping them in school. So that's what we do.
Okay, so what is Maestros leadership team?
Maestros leadership team is a coalition of young leaders from innovators, social entrepreneurs, and it's a team that's made of young people that are purposeful to bring change and a difference in their societies in different sectors, be it in education, be it in environmental action.
Okay, so what actually made you want to join Maestros leadership team?
Well, in 2015, when I was, 1st January, I thought like, this year has to be different. And in that way, I have to be open to help other people. It shouldn't just be about myself. That's why I joined Maestros. I attended a training that was conducted in Blanta, and they were talking about having ambitions for others and not just yourself. And that's when I was so interested to join the team, because they were all about helping other people and building other people so that they can become the best of who they are.
Okay, so, I absolutely love Malawi, but we know that there's a lot of different problems that Malawi faces. So out of every other issue that you could have chosen to, to solve or to make an initiative out of, why did you choose Care for Girls in particular?
I chose helping the girl child because I was once a girl child. And I believe that every visionary woman that we see out there was once a girl child. And if we want the girls in our community, in our societies to go forward, we have to be there to help them in everything, be it in education, be it in their social life. So when I came across this really hard truth about girls missing 3 to 5 days of school each month because of lack of menstrual materials, I thought like, let me be the help that they need. And I pitched that to the CEO of Maestros, Chairlady, and he was like, let's do this. So
can you tell me a little bit more about that campaign?
Well, Care for Girls campaign was founded in 2015. One of the first projects under Maestros leadership team. And the idea was brought about in March, but then we launched in May. We started this initiative because there are so many challenges that the girl child faces. We talk of child marriages. We talk of early pregnancies. We talk of dropping out of school because of lack of fees, financial background. So when I saw all these problems that the girl child faces, I was like, I have to step up. I have to be a help to them. If I was in that position, I would really want someone to come up and help me. So that's why Care for Girls is there, to empower and promote girl education by keeping them in school. And one of the things that we do, one of the programs that we do in Care for Girls is to provide sanitary towels for those girls that can't afford. And because of that, they tend to miss 3 to 5 days of school every month. So we provide sanitary towels. Another program that we offer is mentorship program. You know how you want someone that you can look up to, someone that can inspire you. So we are there to inspire them, to tell them that there is a future beyond what you see in your community. Because being a young person, and you're surrounded by young people, you can't even think ahead to say, I can be this, I can be that. But when there's someone that can show you the way to say that, you can be an engineer, you can be a land economist. You have
the world is your oyster.
Exactly. So that's why Care for Girls is there. And I have a very wonderful team that I work with. Some of them are in college, mostly in the public universities, and some of them are working. And it's a very powerful team, and together we are doing so much. Every year we help at least 1,000 girls in terms of sanitary towels, and we mentor more than 3,000 girls every year. And it's something that we are proud of, and it's something that's upon our heart. And when we see them doing so well in school and aiming high, that's our pride, and that's like something that we are so happy to see in young girls.
So how are you measuring impact?
Well, in terms of the impact, for gender issues, I think sometimes it's very difficult to say that this is the impact, but I can say that seeing the young girls themselves dreaming big, saying I can be the next president of Malawi, and seeing them getting back to school after missing at least 3 to 5 days, it's something that we treasure and we regard as our impact. Because keeping them in school for those moments, they won't miss anything. 3 to 5 days, it's a lot of time that a girl can miss at least a topic, maybe in 6 courses. So it's a whole lot of time, and seeing them doing so well because we have provided sanitary pads and being there learning, it's something that we're proud of, and we call that our impact. Yes.
Honestly, I'm so inspired by the work that you're doing with young girls. As you know, the main purpose of Women's Voice is to actually make sure that women like you who are making big changes are able to be visible to our viewers, so that they also can feel they can do that change. And you mentioned that through this organization you want to show women that they can be engineers, they can be anything they pretty much put their mind to. And through your project, it seems like you're doing just that.
Sometimes we conduct motivational talks just for that, just to tell them that you can spread your wings and be anything that you want to be.
Spread your wings and fly.
Exactly. You can soar as high as you want. So that's what we are doing, and it's really a pleasure working with those young girls. They're so amazing, and seeing them telling you their heart, speaking their heart to you, and I want to be this. One day I want to be like you. Sometimes some of them say, I want to be like you. And you're like, wow, this is really great. So we're so grateful. And we thank God for the opportunity to be there to help young girls see the best of themselves. Because girls sometimes tend to have a low self-esteem, and because we are there, we see them opening up, shining, and saying, oh, I can be anything. Having that confidence alone on their faces,
showing them that they can actually do it.
Exactly. It's just a pride to us, and we're so happy to do what we do.
So what do you think are the main challenges that you have faced on your way on this journey in terms of creating Care for Girls?
One of the challenges that I think is really something that we have faced is, we are tackling menstrual hygiene management. And being an African country and a developing nation, it's not really something that the society loves to talk about. Maybe it's just now that we have started talking about it, but it's regarded like a taboo, that you can't talk about it. And being in school with young girls, talking to them about this, some of them are not ready to open up, say we should talk about it, but it's because their parents had taught them that no, this is something that you have to keep to yourself, and no boy should know about it. But that's what we're fighting for. We need to break the silence, and breaking the silence has been that hard, but we are still doing it. And
how have you made people comfortable to talk about that?
Well, so our target is young girls. So we are saying that we shouldn't involve the teachers. It's just us and them, face to face, and allowing them to open up to us. So basically it's just giving them that environment that they can be free to talk about anything, and even this detail that is not so much talked about. So providing that environment for them, I think, has really helped us. to do our work easily.
Yeah.
Yes. And having also the healthy experts, because we have got nurses, student nurses that are part of our team, and having them helping these young girls has been quite a very good thing for us.
Yeah.
So they are like, oh, it's a doctor, we can talk to the doctor.
Yeah.
We always go to the doctor, so that has helped us a lot to also tackle menstrual hygiene management. Yes.
Why do you think that's one of the biggest issues for women?
Well, as I've said earlier, that it's something that we don't talk about easily.
Okay.
And most of the times, the things that women use are not hygienic.
Okay.
Because we are a developing nation, and some of the sanitary pads to them are expensive. They can't just afford.
Yeah.
So it's quite an issue to them.
Yeah.
So we are there to enlighten them, to say that there are other means that you can use in terms of menstrual hygiene management. If you can't afford, you can make your own reusable sanitary pads so that you can use monthly like that.
So have you been teaching them how to make their own sanitary pads? Or?
Yes, of course. We haven't gone very deep, but we are still doing it by and by. That we want to enlarge this so that a lot of young girls can really know how to make their own reusable sanitary pads, so that they shouldn't have troubles when it's that time of the month.
Yeah.
Yes.